Yeah, it's prettier without glasses, I'm sure.
Not really. My eyes are kind of tired.
That's great.
My eyes are kind of tired today.
Well, welcome back to the show. We've got Andrea on board. And Andrea has a big foot. What do you call it?
It's a walking boot.
A walking boot.
Yes.
Because she kicked ass on an egg tossing contest.
On Easter, yeah.
And broke her foot.
Yes.
4 weeks in a cast.
2 more weeks in a walking boot.
And then Dancing with the Stars.
Yes, maybe if they'll take me.
So Andrea's retired. She sold her air freight forwarding company.
Yep.
Wow.
2007 and worked till 2009, and now I'm a domestic goddess.
If you don't have to work, I don't know why people kill themselves working.
I did it already.
You did it. Now you can fly around the world and have some fun.
Absolutely, and that's what we do.
And that's what you're doing. So tell us about your new venture.
Well, we have it's a lifestyle that we decided to do, my husband and I. His passion is surfing. So after being in the air freight industry and logistics industry, he decided he wanted to live a lifestyle of having surf excursions in different parts of the country, mainly in Central America, so Nicaragua, El Salvador, which Nicaragua is my favorite. It's amazing there.
Are you a surfer?
I do not surf. So
Paddleboard?
I paddleboard, I get in the water and play, but it's also places where I just go relax. I go read, so it's a non-surfer excursion as well, because you can go to the volcanoes and you can do eco tours and things like that. So, it's a great time. People don't really think to go to Central America
for surfing.
But it's
Hawaii. And it sounds like, do you go to Hawaii as well?
Go to Hawaii, Fiji, Panama. I've been to Panama, been to Costa Rica. We've been.
So take me through a typical surf camp, like this last one. How many people would go on it typically? Okay,
so what we do is we have either groups will go, or there's individual surfers who they're like wave hunters. So they're like, there's going to be a big swell in Nicaragua. Okay. So they'll call AST.
That's the name of your company?
AST Adventure Sports Tours.
What's that stand for?
Adventure Sports Tours.
Adventure Sports.
Yes, AST.
Okay.
And so they'll be like, hey, I see there's a swell coming. Can I get in? Our house can hold anywhere from, you can take the whole place if you want to be by yourself.
Well, you have a house there?
We have a house.
Oh, so you actually buying properties at these? So you.
Yeah, we have properties in El Salvador and we have properties in Nicaragua.
Okay.
And everywhere else we have arrangements with other places who we can book and so we'll book airfare.
You get the whole package.
Yeah, you get the whole package. So you get there. The packages include breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We have staff on in-house, and we also have surf guides who will take you to points and to great places that we Americans might not know to go surf. Yeah. Or go adventure. Right. And it's just a great time. And
it's a week, it's 10 days, it's 2 weeks.
You can do whatever you can do, depending on if we have room, which we usually, it depends. Like high school surf teams will go. Oh. So their surf teams will go during spring break. Sometimes they'll take 15 people. One of the high schools took, I want to say 28, 30 people. So
no, I've never heard of a surf club in a high school. I guess you're talking because you live in
Redondo
Beach.
Yes.
So it's like in Iowa. I don't think they have any surf clubs in their high school.
Yeah, they don't. So it's mainly like Orange County schools that have gone all the way up, Ventura. Okay. So they get up surf. We can fish. We have ponga boats that take us to fishing, and it's just. So
what will a trip like that cost?
Well, it depends. Some people say I don't want a surf guide.
Right.
And so they can go off and do their own things.
If they don't even want to surf, it sounds like a great vacation.
Yeah.
Just to go to hang out, with some cool people and in Nicaragua. I mean,
and the culture is so awesome. Well, the pricing depends on how long they want to stay.
Right. But typical.
For a week, it's probably around $1,300.
Okay.
It's not bad.
And the airfare is how much do you get there?
that depends too. Sometimes we can book. We get better rates with the
So you're a
a
travel
partner.
agency, dude. Yeah.
Travel agency as well, yes. So we get better rates sometime, but people are like, oh, I have points, I'll book my own
Okay.
United flight
Right,
or
right.
whatever. But Avianca, Taka Airlines is the airlines who goes there.
So this is the perfect scenario. You're retired, basically. You're both retired. Now you're doing something you're passionate about, and you're still making money.
Yeah, it's more of a lifestyle. So we were fortunate enough to, make
But
the
you-
money off
Yeah.
of the sell of the
I mean,
company.
it's ideal. I
Yeah,
mean,
it
it's-
is ideal for sure. And now with both of my kids, one's married, one's in college.
Right.
We can go do this
You can
stuff.
do that, yeah, as long as you don't have a dog.
I do. I have 2 dogs, but you know what? People like them and they like to watch them.
Oh, so you get free dog sitters? Because it's so expensive.
You saw where I live.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
people are like, oh, vacation home, I'll watch your dog.
There you go.
Okay.
It's not bad, yeah.
So yeah, it's great. The culture is amazing. The people are really nice. I think sometimes we in the States are disenfranchised by what we hear on the news and
Right.
stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
I've never felt unsafe there.
How long does it take to get to Nicaragua?
Well, it's a 5-hour flight into San Salvador.
Okay.
And then there's a little layover in San Salvador. Not very long usually. Sometimes you get right on a plane. It's a hopper 40-minute flight to Nicaragua.
Okay.
And then our staff picks you up from the airport and takes you to our place, which is about an hour from the airport. So you're out on the beachfront.
So it's like glamping?
Yes. I'm not a
sounds
camper
great.
person.
So, they're cooking the meals, or you can go to some nice restaurants, I imagine.
Yeah, you can go to restaurants. It's all very, it's third world country, so you can actually straight drink. You can go and walk down. There's still cobblestone roads, which is really cool, and they live off the land.
Wow. What's your website?
It's Adventure Sports Tours or astadventures.com.
astadventures.com.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah,
I'll have to
it's
check
a
that
great
out.
tour. Yeah, please do.
I'm not a surfer, but I do want to travel more. As soon as our dog passes, our little toy Yorkie's been living forever. It's 12 years old, and our kids are all grown. I'm a grandfather,
Aw.
It's time to travel.
I'm gonna be a grandma.
Congratulations!
Thanks.
It's the best.
I know.
Well, actually, I didn't really enjoy the first couple of years because they're just like nothings,
I know.
My wife enjoyed it because they're nothings, but now they're talking and walking and recognizing me and kissing me, and
that's awesome.
so that's kind of cool. Calling
Yeah.
me by my name.
I wasn't sure how I felt about it. This is the first one, and
Oh, it's wonderful.
so my son was like, "Well, what do you want them to call you? Like grandma or like
Right.
Auntie Andy?"
What did you call your grandma?
Grandma.
Grandma. Makes sense.
So yeah.
Well, my wife's French, and so they're calling her Nene. I don't know if that's a French name or something.
Well, I'm Mexican, so it would be like Nana,
Oh, Nana, that's good.
but in America it's Nana.
Nana. Yeah.
Nana. And abuelita, it's in Spanish. It just sounds too old for me. I don't think I can do that.
Well, you can be a grandma at 30, just so you know. I mean, if you had a kid at 15 and that kid had a kid at 15, you're 30-year-old grandma.
Yeah, I'm
So, I mean...
older than 30, but yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. I'm pushing 50.
Pushing 50.
Pushing 50.
Well, I'm 63, and I feel like I'm 28. And
Me too.
people talk to me on the phone, they go, you're what? They can't believe it. I said, you sound like you're 30.
My head
I think
tells
my voice is higher or something.
My brain tells me I'm 29. My
it's-
body tells me
listen,
not so much.
I think, therefore I am.
Yes, absolutely.
I had a party. I was living in, I think it was my 21st birthday party, and I had a huge crowd. I'll never forget this night. And it was living in Bel Air on Gardner McKay's estate. Amazing estate. He had lions and tigers and no bear.
Oh my.
And this night, I'll never forget it. There was a 21-year-old girl there, and she felt like she was 50 years old. All the burdens in the world. She was miserable. And there was a 50-year-old lady there that felt like she was 21, and she was... Well, she had some sex with some people.
Vibrant,
Having fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like,
Stay in mind.
I've said this in my show before, and you watch my shows. It's life is a movie, and every day is a new scene.
Yeah.
And you can make it a great movie, a comedy, a wonderful film, or you can make it depressing. I think most people like to fail, and so they do the blame game.
Oh, for
It's
sure.
my parents' fault, it's my siblings, it's the competition, it's this, it's that. And so they like to be miserable.
Yeah, no.
You know?
I can't do that.
No. But you sound like you have a great gig.
Yeah.
You can you go on a lot of them because your husband leads them, it sounds like.
Yeah, I go more towards the end of the year. I do like to be home close to my family, but I'll go. We also have my niece at home who's graduating. Her parents had passed away, so we took her in.
Oh.
So she's the senior this year. She's graduating in June.
Okay.
So we're going to be leaving in August after I drop my son off for the third year.
Right.
And I'm taking off for probably a couple months.
So your son is at U of A,
Mm-hmm.
not A of U, U of A.
University of Arizona.
And you're going to fly to pick him up, to drive him home.
I'm
for the
flying
summer.
to pick him up for the summer, and we're driving home.
What was
Yep.
that?
It's
A
gonna be fun.
mom-son trip. Hey, it's a road trip.
I'm sure he'll sleep the whole way.
And then you'll drive him back again at the end of summer?
We'll drive him back, and I'll fly home.
That's great.
Kind of do that thing. And I don't let my husband go with us because
You don't?
no. He's like, do you want me to help? And I'm like, no, I don't, because you'll rush me, and I don't like to be rushed.
Okay.
You know, I like to set things up.
So your son, is he a surfer, obviously? Probably?
He's not. He's more of a sport. He played baseball in high school. Our older son, who's 27 and married, he is in the special operations. And
What do you mean special operations?
In the Navy.
He's a vet?
He's not a vet. He's still
No, when you're in the service, you're a veteran.
Oh, okay. Well, then he's a veteran.
He's in the
Okay.
service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in the service.
This is wonderful news.
Yes, he's an avid surfer.
I run a nonprofit for veterans,
Oh, you do.
and when you see this logo in a storefront, what does it say?
SOS, supporting our service members, veteran discounts here. Oh, nice.
So when I encourage you actually to join as well, because when you tell your clients that you give discounts to veterans, one is you increase your business because a
Right.
veteran is going to want to
Absolutely.
go to it. Two is even the non-vets are going to appreciate what you're doing, so you're going to earn customer loyalty and goodwill.
Right.
Three is you're going to spread patriotism, because this will be on your website.
Yeah.
And four, it's a great way to thank veterans.
Yeah. Well,
And if you're a gold star, it means it's 10% or more. A silver star is 5% or more. And like Harley Davidson is a bronze star, which means varying discounts on varying
Right.
product. You know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And here's what we're going to do. We're going to have some fun with this. I'm producing a show called Cooking Styles of the Rich and Famous to support my charity.
Oh.
And what would be fun is one day do a episode at your house in Nicaragua.
That would be awesong.
We just have to have a celebrity group.
Yeah, we
Yes,
would be open to that. We've had I don't know if he's your cup of tea really, but we've had
Who's your big celeb?
we've had Steve-O go over to El Salvador. You know Steve-O from Jackass.
From what? From where?
Jackass.
Oh, Steve from Jackass.
Yes,
Okay.
he's been there. Mainly like surfer guys go.
Well, there's some
and-
famous surfers out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And Dave, my husband, would know more.
Well, what it is here's how it works. We want a group that's going to have some social impact.
Oh, absolutely.
It could just be YouTubers. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But so we have three shows. One is Cooking Styles of the Rich and Famous. One is Cooking Styles of the Sports Stars. And one is Cooking Styles of the Music Moguls. So you would be probably the sports stars because they're surfers.
Right.
And it'd be a whole, half hour, fun thing. We supply the food, the booze. But here's the great thing is the celebrity guest host, even though he's inviting some celebrity friends or what have you, he gets to support his favorite charity. So there's two charities supported in each episode.
Wow.
How we support them is one is we're getting the word out, but two is everything you see on set on the show is for sale.
Oh, wow.
The booze, the food, the surfboard,
So they're
sponsor.
sponsored, yeah.
And we sell that on the website, and the proceeds go to the charity and funding the show.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. And you could actually be a sponsor in the show, and we'll sell your services on it forever though.
Wow.
Not, it's really designed very well. We've done 3 episodes. The next big celebrity is John Paul DeJoria, the billionaire who just sold Patron for $5 billion.
Yeah.
He's a friend of mine, and he's going to be on the show. And we got Cher and Larry Ellison and Bruno Mars, all kinds of different people that are saying yes. And it's just starting. It's going to air on Amazon, Roku, and Apple devices around the world. So it's a huge forum for or you know,
Getting the word out.
Getting the word out for as everybody wins. The celebrity wins because he's helping his charity, but he's also if he has a clothing line or a surfboard line or whatever he likes to sell, we carry that for him forever.
It shows. Yeah.
And then we're going to be on Amazon Prime, so that recipe can be sold through Whole Foods, and they can deliver it right to the person's home because they want to know. Actually, what's the big surfer?
Laird Hamilton. I know who you're talking about.
It starts with an S. Something. He's a real big name in the surf community.
I can envision him in my eye. He's like a light-eyed guy with like.
Yeah.
They all have the surfer hair.
No, the reason I was mentioning it because I make tiny homes, and I think these tiny homes are perfect for surf shacks.
Yeah.
And it rhymed. Surf shack rhymed with this guy's name, so it was like, oh, Kelly Slater. Slater's Surf Shacks. That's what it was. But it didn't go. But I mean, so he'd be a great guest.
Yeah.
So what we do with a guy like that, we say, listen, we're going to give you free because we all want to win.
Right.
We'll give you the free week, and bring your friends, and we'll have a couple episodes or whatever.
Wow.
And you get to support your favorite charity. You get a free surf week. You guys get great exposure.
I can't wait to share this with my husband.
Good.
He's gonna be very excited. He gets excited about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, it's I like when everybody wins. Everybody has to win. Supporting a serviceman, I started it 7 years ago. And my wife says, you're killing yourself, because it's a national deal. You put your zip code in, a veteran does, which is your son is,
right.
And 90292 is an example. That's where I started it. And you'll find 80 places where you're going to dine, where you're going to shop, where you're going to stay.
Really?
For a discount. So it's like a Yellow Pages for veterans.
Is there an app? Or is it?
Yeah, I love SOS.org. And it is an app as well. The app's being developed.
Oh, nice.
But the point is, no one knows about it. So I wrote a song. I want you to watch the song.
When I
it's on
get
the front page.
There, I'm gonna.
It's a music video, basically. And Peter Beckett donated the music. I wrote the lyrics. And that didn't go viral, so that's okay. So then I'm thinking, I did Monty's List. Now, Monty's List is great because you can donate or gift an unwanted item to a local veteran in your neighborhood.
Wow.
But that needs as much exposure as I Love SOS, right?
Right.
So that didn't fly. So then the cooking show is really resonating because it's fun. Did 3 episodes. Everyone's having a great time. It's for great causes too. The celebrities, Kelly Slater, let's say,
right,
or whomever, and SOS. And we supply all the food and the booze, and everyone has fun. We feed the entire crew during the shoot. It's just like reality. And if we get a lot of good stuff, we edit it into a show and we show it to the world. And people want to see Slater's favorite recipe in his kitchen or in a nice venue for a good cause.
Absolutely.
So it's actually working, and each morning I drive a little bit and introduce it to a few new people. And
Today's my lucky day.
Today's your lucky day. Now here's your real lucky day. Do you love guacamole?
Who doesn't love guacamole?
Okay, on I Love SOS. The first, there's a page called the SOS Show, which is what you're on right now.
Yes.
And we're at, what does that say, 18 minutes? So we've got another, you're gonna be the entire show. So it's 18 plus another 8. So we're at 8 more minutes. We have to, what do you call it, vamp.
Yeah, we can do it.
But anyway, what was I saying? So when you go to the SOS Show on that website, I reveal my famous guacamole recipe.
Oh, really?
It's very famous.
Yes, I have one.
And I will guarantee you that you'll maybe like it better than yours. I've gone against the best.
Is that a challenge?
It's a challenge.
Oh, boy.
Actually, what's funny is Billy Gibbons agreed to be on the show, and he heard about my guacamole, and then JP loves my guacamole, and he says, okay, and then he's friends with JP as well, so he says, we're going to have a guacamole off, and we could do that on your episode.
Oh, boy.
My guacamole against your guacamole,
I don't know if I can have
and
that
blind
challenge.
tasting test,
Okay.
and see what everybody thinks,
But is there a secret,
It's the way it's prepared. It's the same ingredients: cilantro, tomato,
onion,
red onion. But I like the hot jalapenos in the jar, the glass jar. That's
it's not the fresh ones.
Not the fresh ones. No, I don't. I think it's their.
The juice. I think the juice might make it.
Yeah, it's just got the certain flavor, salt, pepper, of course, a little lemon.
So it's a spicy.
But it's the way you make it, though. It's the procedure. It's not a mushy thing where you all mush it up. But and I use the shells of the avocado as the measuring cup for the proportions. So that's another little part of the secret. So
But you won't reveal the whole
No, the whole secret. I'm giving it
That's
away
all
because
there?
I figure I gotta tell people about the charity. So if I get to them through their stomach, because
Yes.
what you're gonna
Oh,
do is
yes.
you're gonna watch that episode. It's 30 minutes. You're gonna watch what SOS is about, which you already know,
Yes.
and you're gonna watch what I'm doing for the show itself with the phones. Rock Mobile is donating a phone for each
That's really cool.
each city. So.
That's really cool.
So then all we ask from the veteran that produces the half-hour show, what your son could do, I don't know what city he's in.
In Coronado.
Coronado. That's we don't have anyone in Coronado yet. It's perfect. And it's literally, this show we're doing right now is a half hour, right? How long did it take us to make it? A half hour. So after it's done, I'm going to save it to YouTube, send it to my guy. He'll put my logo in the front, my commercial in the middle, and our song at the end. And it's a show. And how long does that take? And if you get a sponsor, like today's episode is brought to you by ASF, what is it?
AST Adventures.
AST Adventures. That's our sponsor. And if you get 25, 50, $100, you keep it as a veteran, because we're doing this to help you
Yeah, that's awesome.
make a few bucks and have some fun.
That's awesome.
And the phone is unbelievable. It's a 3D phone without glasses. It's 400G speed. Rocket phone is amazing. They're in partners with NASA, so it's basically NASA technologies. A lot of people don't realize NASA invented the phone.
Well, yeah.
Phone technology, cell phone technology. They have 1,000 patents on cell phone technologies. So they're their partners, and Jim Cameron's involved in that as well. And you could watch Avatar in 3D without glasses on the phone. They've licensed all 4 of the Avatars. 3 of them aren't even out yet.
Jeez.
So that's pretty exciting. So it's a great phone, and it comes with life insurance, it comes with burial insurance, it comes with roadside assistance, telemedicine, 10 million songs.
Wow.
Guess how much the phone is? It's unbelievable.
Like before, donating it?
No, when you buy it. People
I
will be
don't
able
know
to
how
buy
much
it.
it is. I couldn't even guess.
$199.
That's it?
It's it. They're going to sell millions of these things.
Well, they should.
They will.
Because
They will, because it's
phones are
basically a
expensive, and I don't know
humanitarian
why.
phone.
Yes.
You get pharmacy discounts because you have the phone. Like I say, telemedicine. That's a live doctor on the phone. I mean, it's off the charts.
Wow.
Great. So we're very happy to have them as a sponsor. Thank you, Rocket Phones, Rock Phones, Rock Mobile,
Rock Mobile.
Rocket, baby. So you are off to Arizona.
I'm off to Arizona.
And you're gonna drive back with the son.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow.
Be back tomorrow.
Quick turnaround.
Quick turnaround.
Yes, I don't waste any time. No
And
time to
then-
be wasted.
Then he's back in his own bed in his room.
Yeah, but he'll be doing internship this summer. There's no chilling out this summer.
Intern for what?
And what we did, logistics.
Oh, really?
Yep, he wants to
In
be
the same
a
company?
No.
Oh.
He wants to be a salesman.
Salesman.
Yeah, he's majoring in business. And
Okay, well, I am the ultimate salesman, and I'll
you
give
are.
you some advice for him.
okay.
You're never selling a product. You're selling yourself.
Yeah.
So you have to realize that when you're selling something, you need to create a relationship. So you don't hit them up to buy it right away.
Yeah, no,
You
absolutely
make them
not.
your friend, and you make them laugh.
Absolutely.
That's another way for girls.
Oh, yeah,
You-
Daniel's.
you make them laugh, and you got them for life. And the same with the customers. It's like you want to look at it like this. You don't want a customer when your phone rings, them say, "Oh God, it's Monty." That's the last thing you want. You want them to say, "Oh, Monty's calling.
Oh, yeah,
this is
that's
great. It's gonna be fun, right?"
Absolutely.
So you have to look at it as a long-term thing, and don't go for the sale right away. Go for the relationship. And then when you can do that, you can sell anything.
Yeah.
They,
great
people
advice.
tell me I can sell ice to an Eskimo because
I think you
my
can.
ice is better.
I think your ice is better.
It's nice to have better ice, but you get to buy the ice from me because you got to think of yourself as the commodity.
Absolutely.
They getting only you. There's only one of you.
Absolutely.
So they not only are they getting ice, but they get you every week or once a month or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's great advice. The other
Thank you.
advice I would give him, which I used to tell my employees, is at the end of the day, all you have is your integrity.
Right. Oh, Do you read books?
I do read books.
Okay, there's 2 books you have to read.
Okay.
One is I did not write, and the other one I did write.
Okay.
The one I did not write, which you probably already read, and John Paul gave me the book recently. It's The 4 Agreements.
I have not read it. I'll be honest.
You want to buy that,
Okay.
and you want to give it away as Christmas gifts. You want everyone you know to read it and follow the 4 agreements. And I'll tell you what they are. The first one is be impeccable with your word, and that's what when you just said that.
Your integrity.
Your integrity. So be impeccable with your word is number 1. Number 2 is never take what people say personally.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? And women do that a lot because
Yeah, they do.
you said, oh, my hair would look ugly. It's never about you. It's about them. They have their own issues. So the third is never make assumptions. Now you can make assumption about me because you just met me,
Right.
but it's probably wrong. You know, I'm actually a billionaire. I'm not trying to live for money.
Yep.
So never make assumptions.
Yes.
And the fourth is always do your best.
Yep.
You live by those 4 agreements, and your life. But the book goes way in behind the scenes of how those are so more important than just on the level.
Absolutely.
And the other book is called Lester's Legacy, and that's the story of my life.
Oh, you know what? I'd be interested to read that.
It's on Kindle.
Okay.
If you do Kindle, it's $5.
No.
Oh, we need lights in the dark.
Let there be light.
Let there be light. There's this reflection here. I wonder if that's
It's the car behind us,
really.
probably.
It's been like that all day.
Oh, really?
I think it's the lens is dark or something.
Maybe.
So anyway, and again, the show doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be glitzy.
Well, thank
it's
goodness.
about content.
Yes.
So we had some good content today.
Absolutely.
And we learned about surf camps.
Yes.
Well, we learned about salesmanship a little bit.
Yes.
About life as a movie. You know, have integrity.
Yep.
Don't run with a sore foot in an egg
In an egg toss
in an egg
contest on
toss
Easter.
contest on Easter.
It's not that competitive.
Yeah, really. I mean, you paid the price on that one.
That's
But
funny.
you know, I always say life is left and right turns, and you always have to look at all the turns you've made as the right turn.
Absolutely.
And if you look at every turn you've made as the right turn, going to college, not going to college, you'll build confidence in yourself. And because you can't take back that turn,
No,
you made it. Live with it.
Live with
you know,
it.
love it. You know, and again, life is so much fun.
Find a silver lining.
Yeah, the gold lining, the silver lining, all those good linings. You know, and we're at what are we at? 27. It's time to say goodbye.
Oh, it was fun.
Thank you for participating.
Thank you. Absolutely.
And your whole show in itself, Andrea,
Woo.
star of the show.
Thank you.
And one more time for the surf camp.
ASTadventures.com.
Book them.
Book 'em.
Dano.
Hello, America. Do you have a product or a service? Would you like to increase your business, earn customer loyalty, spread patriotism, and thank our veterans for the service to our country? You can do all that by joining Supporting Our Servicemen, a 501c3 dedicated to helping and thanking our veterans. Please join today at ilovesos.org.
This is our land, a land that's truly free. The USA for you and for me. Our brave soldiers, each of them has shown, oh yeah, how to pay the price for freedom we now own. They fought hard throughout the year. Yes, they've lost their lives, and for them we've shed our tears. So as we do hope and pray, we need to thank them every day. So SOS is here to show the way. Join SOS and spread some love. Spread some love for our servicemen, 'cause they're so worthy of. We came here together to shine the light and spread the word believe in red, white, and blue. Give your support and a yes.